One of the greatest mysteries in comics can be summed up in a single question. Who is the man behind the mask? Now, you can probably tell from the voice, that is a question most commonly asked by the bad guys. But it is sometimes asked by the reader as well, and such is the case with the most newly resurrected title from Dark Horse, X.
Yes, X, or the X-Killer, is a vigilante who's pretty much made it his business to execute mobsters. Now, on the surface of things, that's not an original idea. But he also makes sure that they know he's coming by mailing them a photograph of themselves with a red X painted over their face.
At which point, it really would be a good idea for them to make plans to get the hell out of Dodge. Because X has a habit of taking people out in the most brutal ways imaginable. Everything from swords to nail bombs to crowbars. And artist Eric Nguyen does not skimp on the red ink as he illustrates X's quest for justice.
Is X after justice? I mean, is he even a good guy? The ambiguity of the character, I think, is one of the best elements Duane Swierczynski has brought into this series. X is painted as a predator because we see him through the eyes of the villains, of the bad guys. I don't know whether that's going to follow through with the rest of the series, but for a zero issue, I think it worked really beautifully.
Yeah, look, I tend to agree. I mean, I have no problem with anti-heroes being taken to the nth degree.
No.
And as long as Swierczynski wants to stretch out this revealing of X's motivations and identity, the better, I say.
Absolutely, but just quickly let's go back to the art. I found the presentation of the violence really interesting in this. In an odd way, Nguyen obscures the extent of some of the injuries with a haze of spilt blood in a way that kind of reminds me of the violence in manga.
Yes, very... I know what you're saying. That is not to say that some of the violence isn't extremely explicit, though. This is not one for our younger viewers.
No.
Gotta say. But there will be some twisted individuals, like myself who are going to be racing ahead to get to the next really inventive kill.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give this one a buy.
Yeah, look, I think there's going to be some people out there who get a little irritated and a little frustrated at the lack of information about our protagonist. But you know what? We live in a world pretty much full of instant gratification. So if I have to wait and if it gets drawn out, I'm okay with that. It's a nice change. I really enjoyed this, so I'm giving it a buy as well.